Welcome to Doing Too Much. Show we help you win by making you laugh. I'm your host, Eric Twiggs. Joining me is AK Free and the notorious TED.
Do you hear some noise in the background, or is that just
Listen, I got all kind of stuff going on. I told you I'm under construction. I'm under construction. So listen, my beautiful contractors are here. My girlfriend is here making a cocktail. I don't know what to tell you. I got my vacation hair going. Let's just keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
I just want to know.
There's a lot going on. I'm glad you brought that up. I thought it was me because I heard all this clunking and.
Oh, I should have made y'all think that y'all were hearing things in your head.
What's going on? What's going on? What is that? What is that?
I should have made y'all think it was just. I should have made y'all think it was all in your head.
You can't play with us as you get low.
Listen,
when you get seasoned.
When you get this age, it's not funny. No. That's why old people be going off on you when you play tricks on them. That's why they be ready to knock you out, because anything could be happening out of nowhere.
But when you were younger though, you'd be like, "Come on, you can move faster than that. Come on, you can do this."
No, you can't. Hurt. And now we know you cannot.
Oh, it does hurt, and you can. They couldn't move faster than that.
It does hurt. Your knees buckle for no reason, out of nowhere.
And you're sore for no reason.
I saw
no reason.
I saw some clip. They had Genuine. Y'all see that? And you jumped off a stage and the both buckled.
Listen, the knees are not the same Genuine knees of the 90s. What are you doing?
No.
But here's the thing: your mind is the same.
Your mind
you can do everything.
Your mind says you can, and then because it don't crack, you look like you could do everything, right?
Yeah,
you're like, oh, look at me. You know, I'm still looking young. Looking young and actually being young, two totally different things.
Yeah. Calm down. Go low with it if you want.
Listen. The body reminds you very quickly, with your cast on, with all your plantar fasciitis equipment, that you can't do the same things you used to do. You can't do the same things you used to do. And don't ask me. I'm going to tell you no.
Ankles be done swole up. Be done popped your little anklet. You got a little anklet and I think be done pop.
Okay. And you in the boot for 9 months. One little thing, you in the boot for 9 months. Don't do it. Look, don't be out here at the picnics and the cookouts and the family reunions trying to drop it low. Don't do it.
Drop it out. Keep it out.
Keep it right. Keep it right.
What's wrong with being up here, Eric?
Keep it at waist level. Keep it at waist level.
Up here, Eric. Keep this
drop
side
nothing. Even if you drop your napkin, have your nephew or niece pick it up. Even if you drop a napkin, have your niece or nephew pick it up. Don't
somebody can get this. Somebody can get this.
And you can't sit out like my cookout, sit out. You know how this is the season of festivals and sit outside and. I can't do it like I used to. If I haven't hit an outdoor festival by mid-June, I can't do it.
Can't do it.
I can't do the heat. Nope. Things change as they should.
So you know how sometimes like you're sore for no reason and you start making noise. So I was with my son and he was like, "Huh, Dad, you say something?" I was like, "Oh no, it's
Did you turn listen, I have turned my neck, right, to look at something real fast, and then I had to turn it back real slow. I was like, oh, Lord, did I just break my own neck? I think I just lost a vertebra. What just happened? Like, listen, a disc has slipped, and all I did was sneeze. It's old people-ish. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah.
I was talking to one of my boys the other day, man, and he's a couple years younger than me, but he cut all his facial hair off, all the hair on his head. He hits the gym a whole lot, so he tries to present that he's a lot younger than he is, right? And so we're talking about getting together. So, yeah, man, we get together. I said, okay, man, we meet up with some, boys, whatever, grab a bite. We're talking about going into the city. And if you know me, I don't really like to go into the city, right? That's just a whole choice. And on a Friday, you've been working all week.
Yeah. So invite me to the city on a Tuesday.
Let me tell you. So he told me, he said, look, I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna get a workout in, I'm gonna come in, shower. So we probably go about 9:30. I'm like,
PM?
Right.
Oh,
that's what we're gonna do. Let me tell you. I didn't hear from him. It was about a little before 10. So some other boys, frat brothers in town. So I had mentioned to them that we were going. So I was already kind of like, man, like I could totally not go. But then my frat brothers called. They were like, hey man, you ready to go? So I said, let me call my other boy. The one, that looked 30, right? But he's not. So I called him. He said, hey man, hey, what's going on? What is that hey man stuff? What's going on?
Hey man, what happened to we not hitting the streets?
I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna take a shower. Yeah, man, I said, look, man. We were in high school together. You was a freshman, I was a senior, but that means you at least 50 plus. You need a nap, you need rest.
Listen. You gotta plan. You gotta monitor your time. If you want me out at 9:30, then you got to get me out the house by 7. Yeah. Now, if I'm already out, I'm good, right? Yeah. I'm good. But we can't start at 9:30.
Yeah.
I can't. Now 9:30 a.m. I got you. You want to start 9:30 a.m.?
Let's go.
I'm all over it.
Let's go.
9:30 p.m. We're just starting. Like leave the house at 9:30. I have a girlfriend right now who shall remain nameless, but she's in my house right now. This thing will invite me to a party talking about the party starts at 7. She ain't even in the shower at 8:45. I'm like, you don't want me to come to the party with you. You don't want me to come to the party with you. Yeah. You should have just said, Anissa, what's the best way to not invite me is by saying to me, hey, we're not going to leave the house until 10 p.m. Oh, that's your way of nicely saying you don't want me to go.
You don't really want
and I won't be offended.
Right.
I won't be offended. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
My night owl friends, they know if you haven't called me by 8 p.m., you won't get me till tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bad. I be watching the basketball series games. I be on the love seat. I'm in the love seat watching the game, and I fall asleep. I'm falling asleep. I'm looking up. I'm like,
you're like, who won? You're like, who won? Let me look at the highlights.
All that. I'm like, what happened? Like,
thank God for the highlights. I just Google scores now. I know what's going on. I just go on the next day and Google scores because I know. Like, did you watch the BET Awards? I did not, but I did catch them on YouTube and TikTok. Caught all the most important parts.
That's right.
Because I'm not staying up till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm not doing it.
Watching a bunch of folk, you don't know who they are.
I don't know who they are. And the folk that I do know, they're getting, lifetime achievement. See, the people in my generation are now getting lifetime achievements. That's where we are.
That's when you know. That's when you know.
Busta Rhymes, Snoop Dogg, they're getting lifetime achievement.
Lifetime achievement.
I can catch that on YouTube. I can catch it on TikTok. Thank God for TikTok because I have caught the whole entire BET show clip by clip on TikTok. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Did y'all see what Kevin Hart was saying about Kirk Franklin?
What is that?
He said no front twerking. That was so
funny. Front twerking.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, you front twerking for Jesus.
For Jesus. Oh, that was funny. See, and all of these things I was able to catch in 60-minute clips. Just what I need so I can still go to bed.
And no, I didn't see it live. I saw the highlights later. Right.
Oh, yeah. Thank God for highlights. Now I understand my grandparents, they used to catch, when we were growing up, you can get the news highlights like at a certain part of the evening or the day or whatever. Oh, you all caught up. I'm in my highlight era. Just give me the highlights. I don't need all the in between. Just tell me the highlights. I'm good.
It's crazy. I don't really watch too much television. Like I watch the news in the morning. I watch the news in the evening. I watch Family Feud. Oh. I watch Power.
Not Family Feud.
And then football games. That's about it. Like people be talking about all these apps and all that. I'm not watching that much TV. I can't even sit still at all.
I'm not a live TV anymore. Everything I go and I'm like, let me go. The shows that I like to watch that may come on prime time, they stream on something. So I'll just go straight to that.
Yeah.
So my wife will happen to have Lifetime on the TV, and I'll happen to look at it.
You just catch it
when I'm in the room.
Right.
Now I might be sitting down beside her, and all of that while she's watching it.
Do you feel like you have to then scrub yourself with a Brillo pad to get your manhood back after you don't watch Lifetime?
let me tell you something that happens in most Lifetime clips that I've seen. Right.
Only the clips.
There's always a scene where somebody got a gun, and they're fighting, and the gun drops. Like the gun is going to drop, and they're going to be trying to get to the gun. Right now, a person may have had an opportunity to take a person out, but then they had to make sure they give their whole statement before they shoot the person. But then the gun gets knocked out.
Don't make me kill you with this .38 revolver that I'm going to pull out of my back pocket any moment.
You should have gotten me when you had a chance. I knew that this was going to happen. You said that. Next thing you know, that person gets up, kicks the gun out. Next thing you know, the gun is on the ground, and they all fight.
They scramble up the ground. Yeah, it's so corny. Lifetime and BET. If you want some good, BC acting, listen. Lifetime and BET.
It's entertaining. It's entertaining.
Yeah. I like Lifetime. No, I like Hallmark and Lifetime during the holidays. I like the holiday movies. That's it. I like the holiday movies. Anything else like the Whitney Houston story, like you will not catch me watching a biopic on Lifetime. It is the absolute worst. Costuming is horrible. The wigs look terrible. I'm like, what horrible? You must have gone to a beauty supply that was going out of business on purpose. Like, what is happening now?
You ain't even try. Y'all didn't even try.
For this, a teacher's salary? Like, what is happening right now?
You didn't even try.
It didn't even try. Everybody got dressed at home and just came to work and said,
"Come on." We're gonna give you the script.
I had this in my closet.
Once you get it, you'll get the script. You will get 10 minutes to look at the script, and then we're gone.
Listen. Read it off. They probably still using cue cards. They're not even using teleprompters anymore. They still using cue cards. Yeah, it's horrible. But holiday movies, I could do holiday movies with Hallmark and Lifetime. Totally.
One of those movies was one of those R. Kelly and Aaliyah. Like the dude playing R. Kelly, I had no way to know that was R. Kelly.
No biopics. If you watch a biopic on Lifetime, then you are just glutton for punishment, or you just like CD movies. I don't know.
Ain't nothing else on. I'm just gonna watch this.
Nothing. I'm like all these 5,722 streaming things, and you want to watch Lifetime on purpose, and it's not the holidays. Yeah, I can't do it. So how you enjoying the heat? Stay hydrated.
It's really disrespectful.
It's 2,000 degrees out.
There was no spring.
I was someplace the other day and I seen these ladies come out of a building and they came out like this.
Yeah.
When you got that look, you know it's hot. And I said it to them. I was like I know you. It's hot, right? Like that. Soon as she walked out the building, she was like, "Oh, that girl had that."
Right. You start contemplating life choices like, do I really need to go to work? Do I really need these groceries from this store?
Am I really hungry? Am I really
hungry? Can I find some toilet paper in the house somewhere? Do I really need to get it right now? Like, you really start contemplating your life.
It's got to be some left. It's got to be some left in the house somewhere.
Somewhere. Can we handle Kleenex until I can wait till later? Because it is so disrespectful.
My stomach really don't hurt.
It don't hurt. Look, we got hamburgers at home.
That's it.
We got Jersey Mike's at home. Pull up a little shy ham and cheese. Like you start making choices. Everybody have a fan. See, I'm at the age now where I have fans everywhere. Electrical fans in the car.
Not the
in my purse. No, not this fan. I'm talking something that needs to be charged. Forget all of that because that's how you get carpal tunnel at this age. Just trying to fan too much. I'm talking about I have in the bathroom, in the car, in my purse, electric fan. People walking around with fans around their neck. It's the struggle is so real.
It's hot. It is hot.
It is so real. It is so real.
In my office.
Yeah, so my son, he runs track, so he has practice. And I'm looking at the little thing. I'm knowing they're gonna cancel that thing. I'm like, track practice is on the schedule.
You're like, damn. They're like, oh, they're young. As long as we give them Gatorade and water, they'll be all right. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have to sit in the car with my air running.
Exactly.
Oh, I'll come back and pick you up. Mommy doesn't need to see you practicing. You all right. You all right. Mm-hmm. I can't do it. But I'm gonna be in that heat in Curacao starting tomorrow, though.
That's right. Your vacation starts up again.
Starts to again. Oh,
Again, you know.
I caught that little shade. I caught that. See how haters do you?
AK, the only person I know that got 12 weeks of vacation per year.
I'll tell you.
I don't know how you got
Yeesh.
that much. How you have that much vacation? You must be having people be contributing leave to you or something. There's no. You must be giving that to people that that got some health challenges. They just be giving. People just giving you leave.
I do donate sick leave. I do donate sick leave. I donate to the sick leave bank, but we get annual leave and we get sick leave separately. So we're not like most, so both can accumulate. But yeah, I could probably, if I did the math, carry one, I probably have like 3 months of personal leave, 2.5
per year.
No, as of right now. Mm-hmm.
3 months of personal leave.
Close to it. And then sick leave, I could probably do a whole pregnancy and use sick leave right now. My husband hates when I talk about my leave. He's like, I hate you so bad. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you.
So we get to see all the pictures of you living your best life.
Oh, yes. Listen, the shenanigans begin right now. The shenanigans begin right now. Absolutely. My girls were meeting up in Miami, and then, then the shenanigans go up a notch when we get together.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something. Let that heat be like it is here.
It never is.
Air conditioning.
You ever notice that when you go to the Caribbean, it could be hell hot here, but you go to the Caribbean and somehow their 90 degrees don't feel like our 90 degrees. It's got a breeze. It's not as oppressive. I don't know what it is about Caribbean heat, but it's not the same.
That's a different level. I mean, this is a different level.
It's just, see, we went from winter to fall because we didn't have no spring. We went back to fall. I don't know what happened to spring. Spring was like, I ain't coming over there.
I saw this guy on the elevator today, and he was talking about he worked for an air conditioning company. He said, man, white guy. He said, man, we ain't never been this busy. Man, he felt like he was ready to quit. I was like, man, I know you're, man, it's crazy. It is crazy.
I always wondered if people who work in air conditioning, do they make all their money in the summer and then they could just chill the rest of the year? Because I can only imagine. You only have to work from the end of May till maybe the end of September. Are you off the rest of the year?
I mean, because you can kind of survive the cold in a house. You get a bunch of blankets. You can put on some coat. You can just layer up.
But when it's hot, you can't do nothing.
Ain't nothing going on.
You can't do nothing.
Everybody mad.
And if you ever visited the South when you was young, if you ever visited like your grandmother, your aunts, or whatever in the South, and there was only fans,
put that box.
Laying on the floor naked still didn't help.
Circulating up.
Laying on the floor in your underoos didn't help.
You're in a little microwave.
Go outside. Is it the outside inside the way it feels?
Man, go in there and take a shower. You'll never dry. When it's hot, you never get dry.
Never. And the humidity hasn't even come yet. It's been hot here, but it's been, pretty dry. At least it's been pretty dry. When that humidity starts coming in, listen. Rudy said AC. Oh, Dr. Rudy Jackson. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
He done updated.
Okay.
Put a handle on it.
Dr. Jackson is in the house.
Put a handle on it.
Okay, Doc. All right.
Put a handle.
Yeah, he's right. AC folks do the heat in the winter.
Oh, so yeah, those are the people you want to. I told my daughter, catch an AC, heat, all of that. Those are the dudes you want to catch. Those are the dudes you want to catch.
Yeah, because they stay paid.
And stay paid, or electrician. My girlfriend said, or electrician.
That's it. They got it.
They stayed. Or contractor that has their own business. Oh, listen.
It's looking. You probably name your price with its air conditioning or something.
You're like, I'm so desperate.
$500 an hour. It's $500 an hour for me.
Oh yeah.
I'll be like an attorney. It's $500 an hour for me to get up.
Yeah. If I remember our heat went out like mid-July one time. Like when it was just starting to get hot. If he had said, "Oh yeah, that's gonna be $1,000," our air went out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If he had said, "Oh, that's $1,000," oh yeah, that's
you was in it.
You're like, we'll figure out. We'll sell one to children. We'll do something.
And if you're not interested, that's okay. I got another 600 people on this list.
Somebody else will do it.
Somebody else will do it.
That's why these warranty companies, they make their money too, because we like, oh, all I gotta do is come out of pocket $100 for this call. For something that's gonna cost me $2,000 out of pocket. No worries. Here you go. Here you go. Because you can't do nothing when it's hot. Like you said, heat, open that oven. Open that oven. Turn the oven on.
Just put on some coats. Put on some coats.
Put on some coats.
All y'all get together and huddle. I mean, there's so many options you could do.
There's so many options.
There's so many things. But that heat,
it's so disrespectful. But Caribbean heat is totally different. It's that breeze off the water. It's gonna. And I actually looked at the weather in Curacao when I was packing last week, and it was like averaging like 87, 88. I think it's gonna be cooler there than it is here. Yeah. I'll be sending footage.
Great.
Gotta do that.
As I always do.
You know, tonight the NBA draft.
Oh, is it the NBA draft is tonight?
Yeah. You know, our Wizards, you know, they, had such a terrible season, and it was like, the worst that they could actually get in the whole lottery pick was the 6th pick. That's the worst they could possibly get, and we ended up getting
6th pick.
6th pick. So
but when you have, I thought it worked like if you had a really bad season, you got the 1st pick.
No, that's it. See, that's football.
That's our football.
You got this lottery thing with these lottery balls, and you get more balls put in there, but you still could end up with
the. AK, what teams would do, why they went to this was teams they would just suck on purpose.
Oh, because they wanted to get a particular player.
They figure, hey, we'll just get the number 1 pick and we'll be a lot better. So they try to do it so you have like the best.
Everybody has a fair chance each year. Oh, interesting. All I know is Kevin Durant got traded again. Is his retirement years approaching? Like, what are we doing, Kevin? I mean, I like Kevin Durant, but like, isn't his team like 6 or 7? Like, what are we doing?
I mean, he still goes to a team and give him 20-some points. So I mean,
that's why I don't understand why are teams so eager to give him up. Like, what's going on?
Well, probably the salary. That's the thing. He's got a big salary. Mm-hmm. So some teams that think that they're Kevin Durant away from winning the championship, then they're willing to pony up that money and give up a whole bunch of picks to to that other team in return.
Oh, okay, all right. I was like, poor Kev. I mean, again. Like, clearly you keep a U-Haul in your driveway.
Yeah, but them guys get like 40, 50, 60 million a year, so
he's like, wherever y'all want to go.
Play basketball. To play basketball.
Send me to Alaska if you want. How come Alaska? How come Hawaii and Alaska don't have no representation in sports? How come don't nobody want to go pay for Hawaii?
That's a good idea.
Alaska, how come they can't have no teams? Because they don't even have, so like here in the DMV, we have the Washington Commanders that represent what? DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but every state has at least one team.
Somewhere.
But not Alaska and Hawaii and forget the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. How come they don't get any sport representation? We don't want to see them play. Nobody wants to like go be traded to like the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Croix, or something.
The Alaska Eskimos,
right?
Yeah, right. Dr. Jackson is right.
And here's the doctor again. It's
that whole travel thing.
It's a travel. You go.
It's not a game.
You can't go night in, night out somewhere just 16 hours away.
I mean, that Hawaii flight is a good 10-hour flight from the East Coast.
That thing is not a game.
No. Yeah, no, it isn't. But still, I feel like, they don't even have teams close to them. It's like, what's the next closest team for a Hawaii? Like, who do they root for, when you're that far away? You just go in the hat and say, hey, this year we're going to root for,
the winning team. We're going to go.
Whoever win the Super Bowl, whoever win the championship, just make that your team and keep it moving.
Okay. All right. Is there a state, though, that doesn't have representation other than those? This is some good trivia for you, Doc. Is there a state in the continuous 50 states?
He Googling that. He Googling.
That does not have any basketball, baseball, or football representation? I'm curious. Because, like, is there a team in Idaho? Like, I've never heard of, like, the Idaho whatever. It's like, I don't think Idaho has a team of any kind.
Shit, I don't think. Well, I mean, outside, you're talking even college. So
No, I'm not talking college. I'm talking pro. I'm talking about other states that do not have representation in the three major sports: baseball, basketball, football. I've never heard of Idaho.
Alabama.
Oh, Alabama.
Kentucky, I don't think either.
Yeah.
What about Missouri? I don't think Missouri has a team of any kind. This is great trivia. See, we should have been playing the trivia game.
Rudy, we're trying to help you, Rudy. You're supposed to Google by now.
Yeah.
You're supposed to Google by now. You're supposed to have a list of about 7
like
states.
Neither of the Dakotas, neither Dakota has any teams. There's no North or South Dakota anything.
Yeah.
But they're right next to Wisconsin. Wisconsin has a team, so why can't any of the Dakotas? Like, how do they decide? How is it decided if you have baseball, basketball? Because you can't blame it on travel. You could get to Alabama.
So here's the thing, right? If your company sends you to North Dakota, they probably don't like you. That's a good chance. Right?
We got a project.
But I feel that way about Wisconsin, Green Bay,
North Dakota.
They say, hey, we're doing a realignment, and we need you to move to North Dakota.
But you have Green Bay, Wisconsin out there. It's just as obscure and cold and ridiculous. There's not a whole bunch going on in Green Bay. Come on. That Alabama can't get a team. It's relatively warm. It's easy to get to. Mississippi don't have a team. South Carolina doesn't have. South Carolina, do they have any teams?
I don't think that.
North Carolina. Carolina that's North Carolina. That's not Charlotte.
Yeah, the Charlotte Hornets or whatever it is, whatever. What's the team that's Pelicans? Somebody was named the Pelicans, and I just thought that was weird. I'm like, did you just run out of animals?
New Orleans.
New Orleans, yeah. Like, did we just run out of just animals?
Because didn't they? Because Utah is the Jazz.
Utah, that's basketball.
And so
Utah is out there.
Is the Pelicans. Let me tell you, I don't know if I'd be.
There's nothing aggressive about Pelicans.
The Pelicans.
I wouldn't want to say I play football for the Pelicans. There's nothing, or even basketball. There's nothing aggressive about a Pelican.
We got the Pelicans this week. We better get ready.
Yeah, the Pelicans. They're a tough team.
Ooh, the Pelicans, boy, they're gonna be. The Pelicans are fired up.
No, I mean the Pelicans.
Watch out for the Pelicans.
Watch out for the Pelicans. Like, I'm like, who came up and approved? Not who came up with it, but also who approved that? Pelicans?
It's like naming your team the Sheep. Like,
the Sheep.
Named out, man. We done came up with the Sheep.
We're the Alabama Roosters. We're the Alabama Roosters. We coming for you. The Roosters are gonna. That doesn't sound.
You want warriors.
You want some more aggressive, more assertive kind of and no shade.
The destroyers. You want to be the destroyers.
The destroyers. Come on.
Even if you 0-15, you the destroyers. The people gonna think about that.
Even Commanders has a presence, right? Even Commanders.
Let me tell you, winning changes everything.
I was about to say that. Right.
It does.
I hated the Command. I'm like, y'all took 2 years. What group of 7-year-olds did you get together to be the Commanders? Now, when I hear people talking about changing name, I'm like, what are you talking about?
Now we don't care. Now
we are the Commanders.
But even if you are a winning team, there's nothing but, we the Pelicans. You can't say nothing about the Pelicans. The Roosters, we got it. Roosters. No, it still doesn't matter. It still doesn't.
You might as well be the Baby Bears. We're the Baby Bears.
Even Baby Bears are more aggressive than a Pelican. I mean, think about it. Baby bears are born at 200.
Would you rather be a baby bear or a pelican?
A baby bear. Bears
are born
at 250 pounds. They come out on Earth already 200 pounds.
Slap you to sleep.
I would rather be
as a baby bear.
Pandas. Like, you wouldn't want to be called we the pandas. And the pandas are coming
up in here.
Even though a panda will take you out. Now listen, let's be real.
You get killed by a panda.
And just because all they did was just wave their arm, like that paw hit you.
They're trying to play, but
they knocked you.
But you still don't want to be called a panda. You still don't want to be called a panda?
No.
We don't have no gator other than college. Nobody's called the Gators.
I'd rather be the pandas than the pelicans.
Oh,
There's a whole bunch of things I'd rather be than the Pelicans.
I would rather be called pigeons before pelicans because pigeons are very aggressive. Pigeons are very aggressive. They fight dirty. Listen, I would rather be a pigeon before a pelican. I mean, like if I had to be like a bird, I mean, a pigeon is more aggressive.
Pigeon all day.
Pigeon all day.
But remember I told y'all one time before, though, whatever there's a lot of, though, can be intimidating. Because even if
yes,
100 pelicans started coming at you. Like,
I couldn't see it.
100 of them? Like in a
pelicans?
And again,
it's like 100 flamingos. It looks beautiful. It looks like a ribbon in the sky. Like, yeah, I said, nah.
You're not going to be concerned.
Now, if you said 100, you could be called a rat. Don't nobody want to play no rats. No. Nobody want to be called rats. Nobody want to be called a rat. Like pelican, rats, roosters, like those. They're squirrels. No, there's nothing aggressive about saying, "Yo, we the sycamore squirrels," and we come. Just, I don't know. There has to be other animals, right? Tarantulas, though. Call yourself the tarantula.
Oh, don't nobody want to mess with people with no tarantulas.
Don't nobody mess with you with it. Now, even that's better than being called a pelican. A tarantula?
All day.
We the Alabama tarantula.
Think about the tarantula uniform. That thing would be black. It's got that little red thing in the middle. They got a black helmet with that red thing on the side.
Very intimidating.
Alaska's team could be the tarantulas.
The tarantulas. How about Alabama? Tarantulas. Or one of the Dakotas, one of the the states that are right here that don't have a team. Call them the tarantulas.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna mess with that. That sounds real aggressive.
Them Dakotas sound too cold to have tarantulas, though.
More than Green Bay?
The Packers.
I'm always going to go back to if Wisconsin can have a team and Minnesota, because Minnesota has very disrespectful cold. That whole Midwest region has disrespectful cold. Yeah. Like, I can only imagine when a player gets traded to one of those, Green Bay, I know they're in the back like, damn it.
But here's the thing, though. Those players be out there with no long sleeves, had their arm. Let me tell you something. I'd have 2 sweatshirts up under that uniform.
Like, I would be walking out like a sumo wrestler because that's how much of the uniform I would have.
Like the Michelin man. Out there.
I got to be covered my eyes. I would have like the big goggles on, like they play in that snow and it's blowing up in their face, like the New England states. I'm like, it's cold.
Buffalo, all those places, man, they be playing out there in the cold all the time.
I don't get it. I'm like, y'all only have on one pair of socks? I don't understand it. I'll never understand it. But I'm gonna advocate for some states to have some team. Yeah, at least one football. Yeah. If they don't have all 3, can they get at least one?
It could be one team that they could all share.
Like Mississippi could share.
Mississippi, Alabama,
like the Negro League,
Alaska, all of them could share the same.
They could all share. You're gonna represent all of us.
Yeah.
But think about the Negro Leagues in the South, right? We're talking Alabama, all those southern states, and now they don't even have baseball teams. Like, come on, that's kind of like whack.
Is that your friend in the back, or that's one of the workers?
That's her.
Well, she just rolled up in the back.
Oh yeah, listen.
Tell her.
Hey, listen. They say, hey, she packing up her car. This is my.
That's not an undocumented person, is it?
She said, hey, huh?
That's not an undocumented person.
No. And even if they were, you're not getting it out of me. You're not taking my work.
Look.
You're not coming to my house and taking my contractors. Oh, absolutely not. Yeah. It would be like the Underground Railroad over here. It's going to be like the Underground Railroad.
Get in the basement.
Get in the and say nothing. Silencio.
Quiet.
Hey, have you seen Jose? Nope.
It's going to be like the Anne Frank house up in his. You ain't take my work. Them farmers right now, they mad. I'm like, why you mad? Trump said he was deporting everybody. Oh, you didn't think he was going to take the people that was plucking your wheat and all that kind of stuff?
And I'm not
now
mad.
You mad. Now you mad. Now you big mad.
They had your basement refinished in like an hour.
Yeah.
You'll never hear from me. I don't care. I don't even, first of all, I don't even ask. Plausible deniability. I believe in it. But this will be like the Anne Frank house. Go downstairs and don't say nothing. Say nothing. And It's the Underground Railroad over here until my work is done. Now, once you leave, once my contract is up, I can't help you.
So until the job is done.
But until the job is done, I'm going to send some food down there. I'm going to send some water down there. Y'all finish the bathroom down there. Have at it.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
Once the contract is up, it's in the Lord's hands at that point. I don't know what to tell you. Like every day I'm like, please let them be at work. Please let them be at work. Please don't speed and get stopped for a traffic ticket because we need this other bathroom done. We still got one more. Listen, the prayers for real.
Listen to this.
The prayers are real. Listen.
What's up, Reggie Majors?
Reggie Majors in the building.
If you are plucking professors and other professional people and arresting them and sending them somewhere, I know what you're going to do to my poor people. Nope. Silencio.
Step out of here.
Silencio.
Did y'all see Trump was dropping the F-bomb? Like, you know how they had those videos now on social media where they do AI and they had the person cursing.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was. I was like, no.
He don't need no AI. He don't need no AI.
He actually said that.
He doesn't. I'm continuously speechless. First of all, how we go from we're gonna bomb to now we at peace because I drafted this peace treaty, and then in less than 8 hours the peace treaty's off because they're fucking idiots. What? Right now? And you accusing Biden of having mental issues because he's old. I'm like, what is this fool really talking about? Somebody posted on TikTok Joe Biden was eating ice cream like with his family or something like that. Did you see that? And the caption was, with all this going on, how could you just be eating ice cream? He is retired.
Yeah, he ain't got to do with that. He could be.
Y'all didn't want him back.
He could be sitting out there eating a bucket of chicken if he want right now. He don't need to do that. I'd be like, what?
Again. You didn't want him back, and you didn't want his pick, his predecessor. So what he's supposed to be doing?
Yeah, why can't he eat ice cream?
Any other retired person is doing. Eating ice cream with his grandkid. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Playing
video game, whatever the heck he want to do.
Whatever he wants to do. I don't care if he's tiptoeing through the tulips. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do.
That's right.
I'm working no more. My job is up. I'm retired.
I'm done.
I'm retired. Isn't that what you do when you retire? Don't ask me nothing. Don't call me. As soon as you shut my email down,
I'm done.
I'm done. Don't ask me no questions. My email is shut down. Because one thing a job will do, they will shut your email down very quickly.
Yeah. That's
now, you would have waited 6 months for IT to fix your email.
Hey, look. If you have problems logging in, you might be gone.
People.
Yeah, you might be gone. You might be gone.
You all like,
hey guys, are you guys having problems logging in?
No,
we good.
No, mine's working just fine.
I see everything. All the emails are coming through.
Yeah, everything coming through.
That's just you. You might want to call HR.
You might want to
talk to your supervisor.
Check that. Yeah, you need to
remember how quickly Doge was.
You borrow one of these boxes.
Remember how quickly Doge was like, okay, you got 15 minutes to clear out. Oh yeah.
I've been here working for 30 years. You give me 15 minutes to get my stuff together. 15
minutes. It's going to take me 15 minutes just to find the keys to all the locked desks I got. Like, I'm going to need more than 15 minutes.
I got to go to the bathroom first.
Please.
Upset somebody's stomach all day. They've been sitting here. What?
Let me tell you, this is, again, old people-ish. No matter what my destination is, I don't care if it was Walmart. I don't care if it's where I got my hair done. I always have to check the bathroom.
Yeah.
When I get there and when I leave.
Yeah.
It is horrible.
Yeah.
I know on days where I have to be out for a lot of hours, I'm dehydrated because I refuse to drink anything in this car. I refuse. When I don't know when I'm going to be able to stop. I know on those days I'm dehydrated. I do not get my full of water on those days.
Yeah.
Because I have got to use the bathroom all the time.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. So yeah, Biden is chilling. I'm like, I know he's like, don't ask me. And Obama's like, don't call me.
No, oh yeah, no.
We over here making movies. No. Us and Netflix. We good. Michelle is like, you better not call me.
Yeah. Look, and you got to worry about the kids running because they're changing their names and stuff.
Listen. I'm trying to make it on my own. Baby girl's like, I'm
no
making my
part of
own
that.
movie, so I'm gonna drop Obama.
Yeah.
So I can earn my
You do
own way.
my
They
own
like,
thing.
don't call. And Michelle is looking at Obama like, and if they do call, you better not even look like you're gonna answer that call.
Don't do it.
Don't.
So they say Trump is the first president in history to drop an F-bomb on live TV.
All right.
So he's the George Washington of dropping F-bombs.
Well, that's the least of the issues that he'd have had is cussing. All things he'd have done, it's gonna be this long list of things.
It's gonna be like a scroll. Remember back in the day, you had the scroll. Hear ye, hear ye.
That's it.
That's what it's gonna be. Hey, Reginald. Hey, glad you're here. Who else is here? Y'all say hi. Y'all be coming in here. Y'all don't say hi.
It's rolling. What you say? Hey.
Y'all don't wave. No, I'm talking about others. We got others on here. Say hi. Say something.
They just pop in.
You just pop in and pop out. Go on, say hello to us. We'll talk back to you. I promise you, we will.
So I'm sure your number one fan to be on any minute, AK.
Listen.
Am I late? Yeah, you late.
Yeah.
We started 50 minutes ago. What are you doing?
We're looking for a new DJ, and I'm looking for another number one fan because they suck. They absolutely suck.
I tell you what, it's so hot out here. I'm going to Hot Works just to cool off.
That's hot. That's hot.
Hot Works should be moved outside. They should have a patio in the back of Hot Works for the summertime, so you can do your Hot Works outside. Do you think that it gets up to 270 degrees in the room? I told y'all that, right? It starts off at 120 or something like that, and then it goes up to 270. So it goes up every couple of minutes. So the max is 270. So you're either rowing or biking or doing yoga or whatever it is that you're
or passed out. Or you're dead. One of you dead.
What is it? You got to stick your head out the door and then go back. It is just I don't. But I tried it though. But it's a good sweat. It's a good. You're gonna lose all your water weight.
I need to know what my escape routine is because the last thing I want to do is being there on the door.
Right. And there's only one.
Yeah.
There's only the rooms are like, you know how you can get like those sheds for your backyard. Each room is so you can only fit like 3 people. Only 3 people. That's why you got to schedule, what you're going, what rooms you're going to be in, because only 3 people can be like in a room at a time. There's only one way in and one way out. That's it.
Just being there sitting on the floor crying.
Just in it. Listen, when I was in there on the bike.
Eric, all your macho, you just sitting on the floor crying. Like you just know. I just gave up. I was like, all right. You just feel like a little pop in the microwave. You just know. You just know that you just gonna all your little vegetables and little chicken and sauce is just bubbling up under there. Yeah. I'm gonna have the Hot Works door open. I'm gonna have it open just in case.
270 degrees.
Yeah,
that's
I want no part of that.
Yeah, it's hot.
Exercise.
It's hot. It's dry heat, but it's still heat. It's still heat. It's. No. I can't even be in a sauna that long. When I was younger, I could sit in a sauna for a good 20, 30 minutes. Now I'm like, shit, I'm out of here in 7.5 minutes. I can't. I know it's good for your skin and all that, but I could be in a whirlpool for a long time, like those warm whirlpools with the bubbles. Now that I could do, but in the saunas now, I'm too old for this. I can't do it. Not like I used to when I was young. I'm just like, yeah, I can't. I don't. Y'all can have it. It's disrespectful.
Hot tub is the thing, man. I can do the hot tub.
Yeah, the whirlpools with all the different temperatures. Now you got to be careful. Like if you go to a real good one at a spa, some of those jets are real strong. You got to hold on, or you ever go just flying? You ever go to those whirlpools and it's so strong, your whole body is like I'm very buoyant. Let me hold on here before I go fly. Oh yeah, that you can hurt your back. That's why they say don't be leaning on the jets and those professional ones because you be done crack. Look, vertebrae 1 and 2 crack gone. So you got to be real careful.
Wow.
Craziness. What's the latest with the Diddy trial? Nobody's even talking about Diddy anymore.
Oh no, I heard the defense. They just came in with like the prosecution. They was going for what, a month or two. Defense just came in there for about 20 minutes or something. And they like Diddy said, "Yep, I'm not saying anything."
As he shouldn't.
Yeah,
As he shouldn't.
I'm gonna let this $10 million in attorney fees I got. I'm gonna let them. Yeah, ain't nothing I
So
can say.
today they had a special report on this morning that the prosecution are dropping like a series of charges,
Yeah.
right? Like arson. I didn't even know if he was being charged with like it was charged. I was like, this
being charged with arson?
Yeah, talking about the whole thing about the
trying to blow up somebody's car or something.
Car.
And so what it sounds like is, at least based on the guy from TMZ who, used to be an attorney, is that before it goes to the jury, I think they're trying to get rid of like some real obscure in that we don't want the jury to do some overthinking. So let's take out these, it was just this one thing, this one time, and this, let's just focus on the bigger things. Like, I'm like, if you're dropping like 7 or 8 charges, how many did he have altogether? Like 55? I don't understand it. I just don't. I don't. Rich people problems. I know people are so worried.
So nobody, I guess they couldn't call anybody to the stand, defend Diddy or to speak up for him.
They decided not. They probably figured, look.
They were like, we couldn't get nobody. I know I'm sure in that room, he was like, so did you call so-and-so? We called that person.
Well, let me tell you.
Did you call so-and-so? We called them too. Did you offer so-and-so money? They did. They rejected it. Nobody wants to come in here and talk in your bank. What about my mama? We don't even want her on it. Look, that would not work for you.
Let me tell you what they did though. They had all of these text messages that talked about the Jane Doe and Cassie, of them saying that they liked what they was doing and they was into it and all of that. So I mean, so if you're a juror and you're like, okay, well, were they forced to do this stuff, and you got a text message that says, I can't wait to do such and such, I'm looking forward to doing such and such. I mean, that's all you got to do.
The way that they have really proven duress and doing things because you're being threatened and stuff like that, it kind of balances that out. But my thing is, nobody wants to talk on your behalf. Like, nobody. No, like, nobody. I know he going through his phone book like this, because he keep a phone book. Did you call the people on page 32 in this book? We called them too. All right, let me.
You ain't called Jermaine. You ain't hit Jermaine up.
I'm sure he's got a paper phone book like that too. Yeah.
Don't even come my way. Listen, what about on page 64? Did you call these people? Did you call? We called them too. Sean. No, they all said no. As a matter of fact, give me that book. All these people said no. We're going to just go ahead and burn this because, all these people said no. Now, we could just ask random people on the street. You want to just, maybe somebody just randomly off the street would come here, but nobody's coming in. Did you call J-Lo? Her phone number's changed. We don't even have a new number.
But what could someone else say that could really help him? So it's probably better not to have anybody else say anything.
It is probably because they have to be cross-examined.
Discredit, because see, they got to prove it. The prosecution got to prove it with a shadow, whatever. Shadow.
It's probably best to remain silent. It's probably best to remain silent. Did you call Sean? He the president of a whole country.
No. You don't want to call nobody.
You don't want.
You don't want nobody. Here's the thing: you don't want nobody slipping up saying too much. So you can
also don't want people that you did dirty. Sean is like, listen, I let bygones be bygones. I'm now a president of a whole country. I'm good. Trust me, you don't want me coming.
I don't know too many people I would trust for them to call, because folks sometimes say too much. They say too much, or they be trying too hard or whatever. No.
The thing is, they have to be cross-examined. That's the problem. The problem is not what you would say on my side. The problem is when you start getting grilled. We don't want none of that. What about the kids? The kids ain't gonna say, we're not putting the kids up there.
No.
Sean, we're not putting the kids. It's bad enough they in the courtroom. We're not putting the kids up there, Sean. We're not doing that. We want them to have a future someday. We're not putting the kids up there. Nah.
It's gonna come out that you got some stuff on you. Like, you sitting there, you trying to defend him. So, Eric, isn't it true that you have attended 50 free calls?
It was 50.
Was it 50? Let me go. Let me look on my calendar. Let me look on my calendar and see.
I did not. Look, I keep be like, I did not go to 50 freak off. That's one thing I tell you. I did not go to 50.
They're gonna slide it up. They're gonna slide.
That is the truth. I did not go to 50.
You look at it like this. You know when you try not to admit something, you do all like this. Your glasses are on. You can see.
You might have went to 5. You might have went to 5 of them.
This one right here, this wasn't a freak off. This was just a white party in the Hamptons. Can we scratch that one off though? That one don't count. So we down to 49. Let me look at the other 49 though, because I don't remember it being 50.
That wasn't me.
No, this was a grand opening. This one was a great. Scratch that off. Scratch that off. Let me see.
I was in the building. They was having a freak off. I didn't go though.
I didn't. Let's see. I didn't make it past the foyer on this one. I didn't make it past the foyer on it. So this don't count. This don't count. Wait a minute. Okay, wait.
This was just a barbecue.
Yeah, this was just a barbecue.
This was just a barbecue.
Oh, and I got kicked out of this one because I got a little too drunk. So this one can't count because I ain't make it to the back room downstairs. So let me see. So what? We don't already subtracted 4 from the 50. Okay. What else we got here? That's how you know you think. I can explain this one though. I can explain this one. Don't nobody want to be bothered with that.
You ain't got to worry. See now, folk ain't gonna want to do nothing no more. Folk gonna be like, "Oh, you want to come?"
Ain't nobody throwing no parties. Have you done? Ain't nobody throwing no parties. Ain't nobody throwing no parties except for Jay-Z. He just threw a party. It was called the Fan Fanatics.
That's
the 40
the sports one. Okay.
Yeah, that looked. I had never heard of it before. I was like, oh, that looked pretty cool. I guess people can come and see their favorite. Like I saw Don Staley was there. Like it was from all kind of sports and coaches and things. I thought that was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it was like they were like selling like rookie cards and stuff. Like
it was like a whole. It looked like a convention almost.
$5 million on a football player's card.
They had a panel. Like it looked nice. Like if you're really into sports or the different kind of sports and stuff like that, I thought it was actually really pretty cool. In the daytime.
Yeah, there you go.
In the daytime. We're doing this in the daytime.
They're coming after Oprah now, I guess, trying to say she was at a freak off. So now she's
You lied.
Yeah. They're trying to say she was at a freak off.
See, this is what they're trying to do. See, there are freak offs and then there are parties that P. Diddy would just throw. I'm like, just because somebody went to a party, like he was infamous for his white parties in the Hamptons. Oh, Oprah was at the white party. She was at the white party. That don't mean she was at the. I'm like, can we just differentiate what these things were now? Because listen, now you're just trying to lump that's what a stretch. What a stretch. But I don't know if we would be mad at Oprah for being at a freak off. We would be like, oh, so actually she has a side that's not so square. All right, awesome. Yeah. All right, well, my battery is dying. Battery saver is on. Okay. What else we got? Because I'm only here to the end or my battery dies.
That's it.
That's all I got.
So how can the people connect with you?
You cannot connect with me beginning tomorrow through next Monday. Otherwise, follow me at the AK Free on Instagram, on my AK Free page on Facebook. I am going to be posting, highlights from my vacation. So, next show I will have an update, a carousel update.
So you'll be back by next Wednesday?
Yeah, we come back Monday night, late Monday night.
Oh, this is short.
We're looking forward to.
Oh, there's that slight shade again. There's that slight shade. As I have to prepare for my next trip in September. Listen. It's the shade. It's my 55th birthday, so I'm traveling again in September.
All right.
Double nickels. We're going to Napa Valley, so that's going to be nothing but shenanigans.
Did we say anything about Eric's birthday, or we don't care about it?
We didn't.
Eric, so where'd you go? How was Shoney's?
No, let me tell you, it was Golden Corral, and it was really, it was something else.
Your family don't love you. Tell me you don't love me.
We didn't go to Golden Corral.
Golden Corral.
For your birthday.
That was nice. They took me to this nice restaurant.
How was Father's Day?
Father's Day was good. For once, I didn't do anything. I just kind of sat back and ate.
Good.
So you had to rake no leaves or nothing?
I had to work the grill.
I was going to say you didn't have to make the ribs.
Yeah, one year I was the hardest worker on Father's Day. Everybody else was chilling.
Everybody was chilling.
Oh,
Flip them
yeah.
ribs, Eric. Flip them ribs. Don't burn the ribs.
I was all on the grill and everybody else sitting back.
See, what you have to do is grill the day before. So all you gotta do is just be chilling on Father's Day, because you should chill on Father's Day, or whatever it is that you want to do.
Here would be a great Father's Day gift for me. Just be like, Eric, you know what? It's Father's Day. You can just go up there and take a nap. You're good.
That's it. That's it. I'm with it.
Like I'll probably start getting emotional. I'll be like,
really? A whole
Father's Day ever?
Nap.
A whole uninterrupted 2-hour nap? Oh.
They say, hey, you know what? I know the game's coming on later. After you get up from your nap, watch the game.
Go watch the game. Say nothing. We're gonna bring dinner to you.
Ordered you some wings.
You wouldn't know what to do. You wouldn't know what to do.
I'm like, man, this has been the best Father's Day ever. Oh.
The best Father's Day ever. It's coming though, because you got big kids, so you don't have to really be running around. So you should be chilling. You should be chilling. But good for you. Good for you.
It was good though. It was a good time.
Good.
Yep. All right. So you can catch Ted and I on the 30-minute hour Mondays at 6 o'clock. Then right back here. Doing too much. Don't forget to share the show.
Share the show. Share the show. Subscribe to us on YouTube, because we need to start getting some production. So we need to start getting paid.
Tell a friend.
Tell several friends.
Or 12. Tell 12 of your friends.
Everybody follow us on TikTok while you can.
Because we're trying to step up our game. We're trying to get a real DJ. We're trying to get some real production going on. So please, subscribe. Follow us on TikTok.
There you go. All right. That's our show for this week. Until next time, keep doing too much.